I know, most mouth breather videos that you watch on YouTube will encourage you to use a nasal mask and to change your bad mouth breathing habits using a mixture of chin straps, decongestion options, and setting tweaks. Oh, that's right. We just did a video like that a few months ago. It's in the card above me and in the description below if you want to check that out. And while we stand by our belief that nose breathing is medically better and nasal masks are more comfortable once you get adjusted to using them, we realize that for some people, they could follow all the good advice in the world about nose breathing and it still just doesn't work for them. Maybe that's because you have a deviated septum or you just simply can't adjust to using one. And if that's you, you need some love too. So in this video, I'm going to help you choose the best mask for you if you're a mouth breather, and there'll be no preaching. Promise. Hi, I'm Ruben from RespShop.com. Over the last 16 years, we've served over 1 million CPAP users. Our YouTube channel provides reviews, tips and tricks, and medical science all about things CPAP. So subscribe for more of that. And we also have a Facebook and Instagram account too, so check those out. Okay, so as a mouth breather, you'll need a mask that covers your nose and your mouth. But that still gives you two broad options. You can go for a hybrid mask that covers your mouth and sits just under your nose, like the F30. Or you can go for a full face mask that covers your mouth and goes over the bridge of your nose, like the F20. For the same reasons we recommend nasal masks where possible, we would recommend hybrid masks where possible as well. Because they cover less of your face, they tend to be lighter and more comfortable. And with a smaller area of your skin being in contact with the cushion, there tends to be less marking and skin irritation too. The downside to hybrid masks can be a higher leak rate since the seal covers less of your face. But unless you have high pressure therapy causing leak issues or have a lot of facial hair that gets in the way of the hybrid seal under the nose, I recommend getting a hybrid mask if you can. But which mask is best? Well, it depends on your needs, but only to some degree, as some masks are generally just better rated than others. So I'm going to speak in general terms about what's best, but also make some remarks about some more personal considerations that might affect how they work for you. The masks I'm going to compare are, of course, all available on RespShop.com and represent some of the most popular models right now, making them all decent choices for mouth breathers. There are no junk masks here. But that doesn't mean that masks I don't mention are necessarily poor. I've just highlighted a few personal favorites of mine for this video. First up, for a full face mask, consider ResMed's F20, which comes in Air Fit and Air Touch versions. These are the most popular full face masks out there. They go under your mouth and over the bridge of your nose, creating a strong seal against your skin. So if you're a mouth breather that uses higher pressure settings and find the seal on hybrid masks is a constant problem, then this mask is worth considering. Because it's a full face mask, it is a little bulky and the cushion can rub the nose bridge a little bit, but the seal, it's unbeatable, especially for those with beards. The F20 has been around for a while and many users swear by it, finding attempts to move to other masks causing too many leakage problems for them. Between the Air Fit and Air Touch, we would recommend the Air Touch for comfort reasons. It has a memory foam seal with a fabric covering which is softer on the skin than silicone, which is especially important given the larger sealing surface. The downside to the Air Touch cushion is that the memory foam is not washable. Water causes the foam to swell and it takes a long time to dry out. And this means you really have to stick to the monthly replacement schedule recommended by ResMed if you go for this option, which can make it a little more expensive. But we think the added comfort is worth it, if you can afford it of course. The Air Fit version has a silicone cushion that can be cleaned as usual, if that's more important to you than the extra comfort. Next up, if you can go hybrid but seal is still important, you should consider the Fisher & Paykel Evora full face mask or the ResMed F30. Both have a very good seal and the headgear is sturdy and secure, with most users saying that it is fine for comfort. Downsides with the Evora mask are the limited range of movement from the tube connection at the front, and the air diffuser is also pretty basic. This makes it better for those that sleep on their back rather than side sleepers, but it is easy to clean. The ResMed F30 has similar seal and comfort to the Evora. However, it has diffusion foam for expelled air, which is helpful for bed partners and can slightly dampen the noise too. Unfortunately, it is a little harder to clean the diffuser with its foam than to simply wipe some plastic holes that are in the Evora. Reviews from users on RespShop.com like the Evora a tiny bit more, but the tube connection really can be a deal breaker for some, so think about how much you move around and whether your bed partner is sensitive to diffused air before choosing this option over the F30. But both are top hybrid options for seal. For mouth-breathing side sleepers who can use hybrid masks, your best options are ResMed's F30i or Philips's DreamWear. The reason is obvious. These masks have top-of-head connection points for the tubing, and this allows for unrivaled flexibility in how you move at night. Side sleepers often like to swap sides in the night, and these top-of-head masks mean that you can rotate around in the bed without tangling your tubing, which is a problem for tubing that connects on the front of the masks. Apart from this, both models seal pretty well and generally score well for comfort too. But as with all top-of-head masks, it can seem louder to the user as the air rushes past your ears to reach the connection. Both are a solid choice for side sleepers with almost nothing to split them. The DreamWear has slightly better air diffusion for bed partners, while the F30i has a quick release and click-and-tube connection point. Last, but the opposite of least, my personal all-round recommendation for mouth breathers is, drumroll please, ResMed's F40. With an all-silicone cushion and mouthpiece, I find the F40 to be really comfortable. The seal is excellent at most pressures, although some high-pressure therapy can cause a little ballooning of the silicone mouthpiece. But that aside, the noise level is great, the air diffusion is great, and there is a lot of flexibility at the tube connection point too, so it's fine for most side sleepers. Now of course, no mask is perfect, and so this mask isn't for everyone, as some of the reviews on our website will demonstrate, but I can assure you that we've had many happy customers who have bought this mask, and it is proving very popular with the CPAP market overall. It might not be for you, but it probably is. And if you have no specific reason to buy one of the other masks I've mentioned for their particular strong points, then I would suggest the F40 is a great place to start for all-round performance and comfort. We've done a full review video on the F40, which you can watch by clicking the card above me, and I'll leave a link to it in the description below as well. We've also done a video comparing the F40 with the F30, so you can watch that video as well, again, linked above me and below as usual. And that should give you all the info you need to decide whether this mask is what you're looking for or not. And if you are a mouth breather, we think that it probably is. And remember, if you buy any mask from us at RespShop, you're covered by our 30-day mask guarantee. If you return it within 30 days, even if it's open and you've been using it, we'll give you a full store credit refund. And to grab a mask under this guarantee, visit our website or give us a call. Our mask guarantee should make finding the right mask a worry-free process, allowing you to sleep tight. Good night, friends.